Hello and welcome to an episode from me, Craft the Genius, and I'll break down what we're going through today. So, Black Ops 2, that's very much on the community's minds at the moment, with a poster leaked from Treyarch themselves for a release of some sort of weird mysticalness from the Call of Duty corner of the world. On the 2nd of May, we expect some sort of trailer, some sort of details about the next Call of Duty game, where Call of Duty is going. So basically, I'm making this video inspired from T Martin, because he replied to me on Twitter, so shouts to you, about what perks I'd like to see from Call of Duty. These perks are in addition to existing perks and are all from my own mind. So the first imaginative perk I've thought of is actually something called Quick Scan, which is basically a quicker scan rate of a UAV for the user of the perk. So say a team member gets UAV or you get a UAV, for your minimap it will scan faster than anyone else's. So that would mean you'll be able to see red dots faster. But as I've already said, there could be some sort of perk that Call of Duty have already created, so like goes to combat this, so it'll be quite fair. Pro version could be for an advanced UAV, as they sweep faster, sort of like how Modern Warfare 3 advanced UAVs work, they'll sweep faster for those. Let's move on to the second. Second perk I have for you guys is actually called Plant, and this is a perk that will make the planter of objectives actually plant the bomb quicker. This will be ideal for game modes such as Search and Destroy, Demolition, and you know, those sort of hardcore modes. Pro version of this could be defusing quicker, so as you go on the defensive side, you have one person in your team that can defuse faster, or all if you can, you know, that sort of thing. It'd be good for clans. As for other modes, that's quite questionable as where this perk would come in. Maybe have a different perk for domination flags. The third perk I have for you guys is actually called Walking EMP. It's not the catchiest name, I know, but this will basically, as you walk within a small area, like a radius around you, enemy equipment will actually be destroyed as you walk for a small amount of time. So as you walk through, nothing will work around you, so their claimers won't work, their bouncing betties won't work, they won't be able to attack insert behind you, all that sort of thing. It won't be too overpowered though, because as you walk away, they go back to normal, so members of your own team can die from it. Pro version of this could be a UAV as well, so for enemy UAVs, they get all scrambled up, sort of like how Modern Warfare 2 Scrambler works. I have thought about this, and this is quite an overpowered perk, so I've actually created a second perk which would actually combat this. So let's move on to that straight away. This would be called Walking UAV. So basically what this would do is similar to the EMP, but instead it actually highlights equipment detected on the minimap for all of your team to see. So it's not just for you, it's the whole team. It comes up on their minimap, they can see where claymores are and that sort of thing. So they're quite decent perks both in their own right. For the pro version, a personal UAV in your area. So as you walk, you sort of have like a juggernaut style UAV around you, which is very slow, it doesn't scan fast, otherwise it would be so overpowered, everyone would be using it. But as I know already, my perks I've created do seem all overpowered in their own right. Basically, what I'd like to see from these two perks is that both team play and sort of like clans will be able to work together and have a really strong team, being able to pinpoint where enemies' equipment are and that sort of thing. As I've already said this video, all of these perks, and I have to reiterate this, is an addition to perks normally found in Call of Duty. So obviously you'd see Sleight of Hand, you'd obviously see Scavenger, you obviously something like Blind Eye, something like Ghost, something like Steady Aim. These are new perks that I think would be ideal for the Call of Duty community to play with. So if you have any of your own ideas, be sure to leave them in the comments, guys. And as I'm about to lose my breath, let's move on to the fifth perk. This is my favourite, guys. You'll really enjoy this. So, those of you that have played Modern Warfare 2, you will know from the many glitches that everyone found. There was one in particular on Quarry. This was where you could jump out of the map using care packages, and I took that inspiration to create this perk called Jump. It creates a 50% more increase in your jump height as such, so you can jump higher than everyone else. And what does that mean? Well, that basically leads on to people being able to get to areas that other people can't. Just think about that for a second, guys. Having people within the map that are in bit different like areas of the map that some people can't actually get into. That'd be very ideal for those that are high prestiges. It may discourage people from prestige, and seeing as this will be like a high, very rewarding perk, being able to get into areas other people can't. To combat this, those that don't have a jump perk on them can actually use grenades, shoot them down, and people who are using this perk will be able to like get very good sight lines, and obviously objectives won't be in just the jump areas, they'll be in normal map area, as I would like to call it. The pro version of this would mean that they could jump 20% faster, so they could just hop, skip and jump all the way to the top of the map, all the way to like a really cool area, and it could lead to some sort of cool gameplay. It'd be a new direction for Call of Duty, I think. So those are my 5 perks, guys. Please leave a comment below as to what you think of them. I'd like to hear what perks you'd like to see from Call of Duty, where you think the franchise should go as well. For more Black Ops talk, ideas, and like Killstreak sort of thing, please subscribe, guys. Follow me on Twitter @CraftyGenius, and you can be part of my channel too. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all later.